Hey, I'm Ben Nealon, and I'm the lead AI programmer here at Utechnics on NASCAR the Game Inside Line. So with NASCAR the Game Inside Line, the one major focus we had was to get the AI running harder and faster. I mean, the biggest thing people wanted out of NCG 11 was, they thought that the AI was lacking in speed. So we found that in this game. And each track's different. We've remodeled all the tracks from telemetry data, so they're all total new tracks. Now they've been modeled better, the cars can run faster, more naturally. The AI take better lines around the tracks, and just general raw speed. They're a lot more progressive in this game, and we feel it makes for some nice, interesting pack racing. So getting the AI to react to the player and to the other AI cars without causing massive accidents is a difficult one. In code, we know what all the AI cars are making decision-wise, but we obviously can't second-guess what the player's doing. The only thing we can look at is the player's road position, the player's trajectory, where they're looking to drive to, and try and best guess if it was an AI vehicle, what would we be getting that AI vehicle to do? So we can kind of second guess whether it's good for the player. It's probably bump drafting, and then the AI will prepare to maybe work with the player. If the player's coming to overtake other AI cars and they can slightly move out of the way so they don't cause an accident, I mean, they're going to get out of the way. Coming out of turn 2 at Dover, for example, the AI car is going to get put into the wall. Well, he's going to hold his ground and the player's going to have to grind up alongside him. I mean, the AI aren't going to try and make massive accidents. They want to avoid that kind of stuff. All of our cars run under full physics. They use a spline as a guide, so I tell them where to drive. And if they've got a tyre blown or their tyres are worn, they slow down to compensate that, and there are cases where they end up drifting off slightly where I'm telling them to go, and then you've got to kind of deal with that kind of stuff. We're dealing with a physics simulation. You end up with kind of a reactive system in the end, but it works well. We've tried to model the drivers in game as realistic as we can, and we've gone way further than we ever did in 2011. So we're using a combination of the telemetry data, lap times, season statistics, and down to track-specific statistics to work out, maybe how good Montoya is, as an example, is how good he runs the likes of Watkins Glen and Sonoma, versus how he runs on Daytona. You're going to see them differences in there, and especially when you run through the career mode, you're going to find that you're going to struggle to fight your way through the pack against these guys, and you'll see these drivers clawing their way up and getting better and through the career as you do as well. We use PyToolbox, the same software as leading race teams, to compare real-life player performance with that of our AI. We're able to record telemetry data from the game, then use the tool's functions to compare these data sets. This then allows us to understand and fix any shortfalls that there are in vehicle performance.
Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip live from Charlotte Motor Speedway. DW, I don't know if I've ever seen a race like this.
This has got to be a record for lead changes.
Final lap, it's Tony Stewart in the lead.
Johnson jumps out front.
Now it's Almirola.
Danica Patrick around the pack.
It's Trevor Bayne.
What a move by Tony Stewart.
Boyer to the point.
Bush around the pack.
Landon Castle.
Kane to the
Here
point.
comes Labonte.
Logano. Inver.
The line, it's going to be the closest finish ever.
Mike, the fans are going nuts.
Oh, wow.
He's got it. He's got it.
To win it all, everything has to go your way. Anything can happen out on the racetrack, but you have to have faith in your ability. No matter what.
Incredible driving by Carl Edwards in the 99.
You've got to stay strong through the hard times, and you've got to fight for every position.
Carl Edwards is slicing his way through this field.
Guys, this car is perfect.
Gain the advantage by outthinking your opponents in the pits.
Edwards takes 2 tires and comes out right behind Stewart. Great stop.
And at the very end, you've got to seize your chance.
Here comes Edwards. Tries to go high, but Stewart blocks. This is going to be a close one. Edwards takes it. Carl Edwards is the new NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion.
History. Yeah, that can be rewritten.